Hi everyone, welcome to the CBoom Show. I'm Chris.
I'm Peter.
I'm Alex.
What we're trying to do is help you make a pick, cover a spread, and win a ticket or two. First things first, shout out to our sponsors, Tata's Hot Sauce Emporium.
Brings that flavor to your table.
It's absolutely delicious. I put it on everything.
Pick it up in person up at St. Clair and Rexley. Tell them we sent you. If you're not in Toronto, go to hotsauceunlimited.com. Look up Tata's.
Great stuff.
Yeah. And Extreme G Gaming, located at Yonge and Eglinton. Go there for all your gaming needs, whether it's the new stuff, PS5, the new Xbox X, or if it's some retro gaming, go there and have some fun.
Yeah, definitely talk shop with the boys before you purchase. Make some smart decisions.
All right. So, that being said, little recap of last week. Ups, downs, lefts, rights, last minutes, overtimes. It was absolutely insane. It was a great week. I had a lot of fun watching a lot of the games. The overtimes were insane. Pete Carroll.
Everything was crazy that last week. Me and you were certain on Ryan Bader. 100%. He had won the heavyweight Grand Prix. Coming into the lightweight, got KO'd by Corey Anderson fast. That means one thing going forward, though. That means Corey Anderson is eventually going to challenge Bader for the heavyweight championship. You can't beat the guy above you and not challenge him for the belt he has. So
One of those things.
And because he's a champion, he's going to be favorite. So when that comes up, just way in the future, just keep an eye out for it.
All right. So let's. Anything you want to add?
Speaking of belts, you can't beat the king, Derrick Henry, against Buffalo, one of the best defenses in the NFL, and all they had to do was try and stop the run, and they couldn't.
It was unbelievable. It's absolutely crazy. I had a couple options online myself to cash out before the Buffalo game, and I knew not to let it all ride on Buffalo.
The books needed Buffalo to come in because everybody had Buffalo. So, and with Tennessee winning, the books actually did well for themselves with Tennessee with a big win on the for the dog to win.
There was a lot too. Pittsburgh not covering. That was a big one.
Yeah.
That game, I've never been so mad at someone in my life. I don't care, Pete Carroll. There was not 3 seconds. That shouldn't have been anything. I wanted to go to bed. That game went so long.
All right, so let's jump into this week. We've got Denver at Cleveland opening it up. Cleveland's at home, -3.5. This is going to be a fun game to watch. I think I like Denver.
Thursday night games.
I like Denver.
Yeah. I mean, Thursday night games are going to be fun to watch. The problem with Denver and Cleveland is both of these teams, you don't know which team's going to show up. One week they're great, and one week they're awful.
Actually, I think Denver's going to be a solid pick here.
I think they cover the 3.5 for sure.
Denver's +3.5?
Yeah.
Oh, all day. A field goal, and you've got your spread, not even a
And
push.
if you're playing online, you can adjust the spread. It's a good number to adjust. I would take it to 7. Plus Denver +7 for the safety.
Yeah, to be fully honest, I love that online.
I could see that game.
One touchdown away.
No, I could see that game just being won by a field goal at the end. So
Yeah, it's going to be close.
We'll see.
The next one is Atlanta at Miami. Miami's at home +2.5. This is a great game.
Well, Tua's back from his injury. He had a hip injury. So, I mean, last game wasn't so great. They lost to Jacksonville, but they were in England. It was Tua's first game back. Miami's got pieces. Atlanta's just
at home
on the way down, and Miami's at home. So
I would adjust this spread to 3.5. Make sure that you get that field goal win.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
plus 3.5, but definitely one of the dogs of the week.
Yeah,
they could win it. They could outright win it.
Yeah.
The next game is Carolina at the Giants. Giants are at home +3. This is going to be a horrible game. I won't be watching this one.
It's hard to watch, but Sam Darnold's coming back down to earth. I think he's got 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions now, something like that. But yeah, he's just down to earth. I mean, the first couple of weeks he looked great, and now it's just catching up with him. So, and Carolina is a pretty good team on both sides of the ball. So I'm very surprised. And McCaffrey's hurt again. The poor kid's made of glass.
I'm over Carolina.
Yeah,
I'm over them.
I think that game's gonna be just a snoozer.
Yeah.
The next game, though, is going to be a great game. Cincinnati at Baltimore. Baltimore's at home -6. Obviously, you want to take Baltimore in this game. I love it.
It's as much as you want to. You can't bet against Lamar Jackson. I mean, he had a couple games where he was struggling, but then at the end, he just pulls out a win. Against Indy, against Detroit.
I'm going to be adjusting this game to a -4 or 5.
I'm agreeing with that. I'd even take it as far as -5.5. Call it 2 field goals or 1 touchdown right at the end where they don't have to complete that extra point.
Yeah. I love the Ravens there though at home.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. The next one is Kansas City at Tennessee. Tennessee's at home plus 5.5. And woof. This is going to be the dog.
The dog of the week. You
Get
can't
ready.
go wrong with the King at home. Look what they did to Buffalo. And look what Buffalo did to Kansas City.
It was insane. Absolutely insane. But I'm excited. I will be watching this game. It's going to be one of my favorite games to watch.
And Mahomes just doesn't seem to be the same guy this year.
He was overrated from the start.
Well, he's throwing in just too many turnovers now. And he threw 2 interceptions last week. So, I mean, I think he's coming back down to earth, or the money's gotten to his head. Because he's making a lot of money.
Way too much. Okay, the next game is the Jets at New England. New England's at home -7. This is going to be a great game. I like New England.
Of course.
Yeah,
the Jets on the road.
At -7, that seems like it's almost not even
don't
enough.
know.
Take them at -9.
Yeah, when was the last time the Jets won a game on the road? I don't know. I mean, Jacksonville just broke a 20-game losing streak, right? I think the Jets even have a win.
How many days was it? I saw it online.
20 games. I don't remember how many days, but it was a lot.
It was almost 400 days.
Just ridiculous.
That's unbelievable.
Jets fans everywhere. Oh, wait a second.
That was Jacksonville.
It's tough to be a Jets fan, but it could be worse. You could be a Lions fan.
Yo. All right, the next game is Washington at Green Bay. Green Bay's at home, coming in at -9.5. I like the spread.
You know how much I love the Packers, but they are at home and they're -9.5, and that's another good one. Really good game.
I'm gonna move this one down to -6.5.
Under a touchdown.
As you can tell, I've been playing it safe. Last week I played it safe. I adjusted the spreads in my favor.
Yep.
Didn't get too greedy, and it worked in my favor.
See,
I loved it.
That's one thing that we always say every week. These online places, we're not endorsed by any of them, but when you go online, you can adjust those spreads, playing things like point spread and whatnot. Again, not endorsing, but you're more set to you can't pick.
Yeah.
But you go online, you make those adjustments by 1.5 points.
Those key numbers, those half points will kill you sometimes.
It's crazy. All right, the next game is Detroit on the road against the Rams. The Rams are coming in at home -15. I love this game. I'm taking the -15. I'm going to play a little safer as well at -13.
Yeah, but Matt Stafford's welcoming his former team that traded him, so I think he's going to try and punish them.
Oh, for sure. And I'm also going to take this at the maximum minus spread. So it's going to be about -24, -25.
-15 is a big number. -24, 25 is a bigger number. But what did they get? 3 points last week?
I mean, I would take this as far as -20.
11. Yeah, it was 34-11 for Cincinnati last week over the Lions. So,
And that's Cincinnati.
I don't know how you score 11 points in a football game, maybe.
All right, so the next game is Philly at Vegas. Vegas at home -3. We like Vegas.
Yep. Yeah, Philly's Jalen Hurts is good, but
I never really liked Philly.
I think the defense isn't there, the offense. Jalen Hurts, good young quarterback, but they're a couple years away from anything. And the
I
Raiders,
like the jerseys. That's about it.
Yeah,
the
the Raiders came off a very good game last week after Gruden getting let. Well, he got fired. He resigned, but
wasn't that a big scandal with something he said like 15 years ago?
Something like that. But regardless,
stop canceling people.
Yeah, and regardless, I mean, the Raiders came back and they went to Denver, which is a division opponent, and they beat them handily. They've got so many offensive weapons. I think I'm going to give this to the Raiders. They're a very streaky team, so you can't bet on them 3 or 4 weeks in a row because you're definitely going to lose one of those. But I can do the second game in a row post Gruden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could take that.
All right, the next one is Chicago at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's at home -12.5.
It's -13.5 some places. I mean, just
all day. Tampa Bay, you can take this 14. I'm gonna play it at
I
10-11.
I like it at -12.5 for the reason that Brady, and how many times has he knocked on for that extra point? I mean, 2 touchdowns is 14.
Yeah.
He's going to miss one of those extra points. That's 13. At 12.5, that's
I
11.
like us to cover.
Not a
I like the
push.
Bears to cover, and I like Khalil Mack to say hi to Mr. Brady and probably break his ankle, knock on wood. But
Hey, they're my choice for the
On
win.
to that.
and say goodbye to your Super Bowl picks, boys.
On to that. That's
it's just one touchdown and you're 3 scores down to one of the best defenses in the league. So go ahead and take the 12.5. I'll take the plus 12.5. We'll agree to disagree on that.
There's no way.
It's going to be plus 14.5. It's going to be minus 14.5 for Tampa by Sunday anyway. So we'll just wait.
It will be adjusted.
Take your bets now if you're watching. The sooner you get it, because you're right. By game day, things change.
If you want to adjust it, then take Tampa minus 6.5.
You're gonna get that's a pretty good bet. You're gonna get a text from me on Sunday, so
either that or silence.
All right, the next game.
Straight to voicemail. Hey man, what happened?
Houston at Arizona. Arizona's at home. Minus 17.5.
Oh, God.
It should just be minus 24.5. I mean, at home, Houston.
It's going to be a great game.
I'm excited. Even think there's one skilled player on that team anymore.
Take it to minus 20. 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Minus 19.5.
Arizona is a key game.
I think Nook's good for 2. I mean, if you have DeAndre Hopkins in fantasy, he's starting to pick it up now. I have him, and I think he's definitely going to get 2 touchdowns in that game. And they have Christian Kirk, and it's too many weapons.
Yeah, I agree. Too many tools against
nothing.
Many
weapons, the Cardinals. So
it's a bunch of tools versus a toolbox.
I mean, you almost wish there was relegation in the NFL, so you didn't have to watch teams like Detroit and Houston and the Jets and the Giants every year.
I love betting against them.
Well, yeah, but
all right, let's move on. The next game is Indy at San Fran. San Fran's at home minus 3.5.
Minus 4 at some places.
Personally, I like Indy.
One of our dogs of the week. Sorry, Uncle Jerry, but,
maybe next year.
Yeah, they played really good against Baltimore, and who knows who's going to get hurt mowing the lawn this week on the bye for the 49ers. Like, every week, it's someone new.
Yeah.
So, I mean, their injury report is just like the Constitution in the United States.
Actually, speaking of Uncle Jerry, shout out to Mushball. That pool has been a lot of fun. I'm still in.
That's his
I'm gone.
elimination pool. I'm gone. The Giants got me once, and Kansas City got me once.
Thank you to Seattle for losing last week.
Mm-hmm. It's helping. It just takes a couple episodes, but it's a lot of fun, that pool.
Yeah, it's
Minnesota.
It's so much
fun. Running it for a few years. Yeah,
picking a loser is harder than it looks.
Yeah.
I was saying that earlier, that when we're taking these people, most of the bets we take are the winners by how much. No one wants to bet on how badly someone's going to lose.
It's not even a lot. It's just like we do a suicide pool, but it's we winners, and then we have a suicide pool where it's losers, right?
No, but I mean like our picks. I mean like our picks. We tend to go with the minus rather than the pluses.
Yeah. All right, well, the next game is New Orleans at Seattle. Seattle's at home, plus 4.5. This game's going to be a doozy. A lot of people like Seattle.
It might be plus 5.5 by that time. I'm taking it for another dog for me, but...
If this is going to be like a pick-em for me.
Seattle's a tough place to win. Tough place. And it could be raining. Like, you got to check the weather report.
I would adjust. I'll take Seattle if I can adjust it to 7.
Yeah, you could. I think Carson's out, too.
Adjust it to 7.5 if you can.
Yeah.
That way you got that touchdown, still win.
I think Chris Carson's out. Russell Wilson and Chris Carson are out, so it's their quarterback and their best running back. But, I mean, it's New Orleans. Jameis Winston, right?
They can do it.
Yeah, and he can throw 5 interceptions, too. We'll see, but...
Let's do a quick recap of the top 5 picks of the week.
The key
5 games. So the first one you're going to want to take, you're going to take Miami plus 2.5. The next one is going to be Baltimore minus 6. You're then taking Tennessee as the dog, a little woof woof for everybody.
Woof!
You take that Tennessee plus 5.5.
You can't bet against the king.
And the next one is New England minus 7. And then wrap it up with Arizona minus 17.5.
And if you don't like double-digit point spreads, you can go with the Bears. Nobody else is going to.
No.
Please don't. Please don't.
Don't wreck the show, Peter.
That is not endorsed by CBoom. That is not.
That's not endorsed.
I'm biased. I couldn't help myself. It's like Tourette's.
Yeah.
The Bears.
I need to get you a new hoodie for Christmas.
The Bears.
With a new matching hat.
I'm gonna get new hats this Christmas. It's on my wish list. I already wrote Santa a letter.
Tampa Bay. Green Bay. Green Bay. Come on.
Almost hit him twice.
We get him a nice cheese hat.
All right.
Well, we do have one fight in MMA. Nothing really big going on, but there is one underdog of a main fight that I think is just way under the radar.
The Bears.
But we got Marvin Vitale against Paulo Costa. Now, in this fight, for some reason, Paulo Costa is an underdog at 2.25. So I would take that all day. In this
0.25.
In this matchup, like style wise, Costa's gonna take him. Vittori's moves forward too much with his guard.
This
down.
would be. I think Paulo Costa only has one loss to Adesanya, right?
Yeah, to Adesanya. And realistically,
Both
that
of
was
them.
And that's
no,
this
Vittori
Saturday
has
coming
several
up, this
losses.
fight?
Oh.
This
That's
Saturday?
That's this Saturday. But realistically, Paulo Costa's the bigger guy. He's a better striker, more technical, and I think that he should easily walk.
I like
style.
Paulo Costa in the fight.
Yeah,
I was a big fan of him on Ultimate Fighter.
I think he's got this. So at 2.25, that's more than double your money. Take it.
Anyone else fighting on that card?
Nobody interesting.
Okay.
Alex Carceras, but he's garbage. But he's fighting an
He was
unranked
an
fighter.
Ultimate Fighter, so he's kind
mean,
of popular, but he's not.
You can take that. You can take his fight if you want, but
It's not worth
bet
talking
against
about.
him. But the fight realistically it's going to be pretty amateur. He's just banking on his hairstyle and his Bruce Leroy nickname. But yeah, realistically, I think Paulo Costa at 2.25 is a good pick.
Yeah.
Tie that in with your key games.
It'll be a lot of fun.
A lot of money.
You
Should
could
be a
even
good
flop
week
that
this
pick.
week. A lot of favorites came in last week, so we'll see what happens.
I'm excited. I'm in a couple other pools, and they're high value. So it's a lot of money. I split on one with 3 friends at work, and
Hopefully, we win
so
though.
it's a lot of fun.
All right.
Good luck, everybody.
Special shout out to our sponsors again. Tatas Hot Sauce Emporium.
Brings that flavor to your table. It's absolutely delicious. I throw it on everything, and yeah.
And the Super Deluxe.
And Extreme G Gaming Lounge. Check them out, Young and Eglinton in the Gamerama. Definitely a good time, good place to pick up gaming equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
And I
and
need some wealth.
Good luck.
On my way back, I need myself. I need a good day. I need a better year. I need a blunt big enough to forget I'm here. I need some food for my thoughts and I need some wealth. I need to find my way back. I need myself.